Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike David here at Universal Mind, Body, Soul, and today I wanted to share with you the 5 ways why people don't reach their full potential. All right. Now, this is something that really comes up as a commonality in a lot of my coaching sessions, and I'm finding that this is something that's very common with people who struggle with a lot of their goals. They struggle with trying to find motivation or time management or all of the above. They really struggle with a lot of different areas in their life that they're trying to, maximize or optimize in their life. They're struggling to, get fit, or they're struggling to find the time to get fit and whatnot. So I thought it would be a really good, interesting topic to kind of bring it forth to you guys and see if maybe there's something that maybe resonates with you. Maybe there's something, an area of your life that maybe you can kind of sit there and be like, hey, that's it, that's me, or I'm having some troubles with that too. So I thought it'd be an interesting topic today. So we'll just get right into this. Number 1 is not setting clear enough goals. Okay. Typically, people that don't reach their potential are setting their goals either too broad. Either they don't have any goals, or they're just too generic. They're just too broad and not defined. For example, like, I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to get out of debt. That's great, but there's no plan involved. There's no plan on how to get there. And, like, how much weight did you want to lose? How, much muscle do you want to put on? When do you want to get out of debt by? Do you have a set timeline? Like, these are things that really kind of need to be specific. And I've talked about this in previous videos before, where you have to kind of be a little bit more specific when you're setting SMART goals. Okay, one of the major components is specifics, setting a timeline, measurable, taking measured steps. These are things that are going to, in fact, help you and not only benefit you, but are going to actually help you achieve those goals a lot faster. Okay. So, like, how many days, weeks, and months will it take for you to get there? Okay. Those are things you need to kind of factor in. Those are super important. So you want to basically kind of be very defined when it comes to your goals. All right. Number 2 is too many distractions, TV, Netflix, social media. Okay. Letting your phone kind of dictate your life from the morning you wake up to the time that you go to bed. How much time are you spending on your phone? How much time did you allocate to the important tasks that you had? When you let your phone dictate your life, you find yourself kind of chasing the day rather than you setting the tone for the day, and you're in control. All right. That's a big one. That's something that is a very common thing. So, when you're not putting your phone away and blocking out certain time blocks for you to allow for you to actually tackle those main tasks, those important ones, that's going to be an important component here, right? So, another thing to kind of add to that is not prioritizing or writing down important tasks. Okay, now it doesn't mean that you have to tackle them all in that one day. Choose 3 of the main tasks for that day, and the most important ones that that you should be getting done. Choose the hardest one, the most important, and then stick with them. You'll find yourself rewarding yourself. What gets rewarded gets repeated, and you're going to find yourself feeling good about it. And it's just going to want you to kind of repeat the same process as far as tackling the day the next day. You can kind of plan ahead from that. I go into a little bit more detail with some of that in my coaching. If you'd like me to do a topic on, a little bit more allocation with time management, you leave a comment below. I just might do another video on that. So, brings me to number 3. Okay. Saying yes too much. It's good to be a giver, but saying yes too much is really going to hinder your goals. It's really going to hinder you and hold you back from your progress. And being a people pleaser is going to hinder your goals. Okay, when you're saying yes all the time and you're trying to be helpful and you're not looking after your own self-care and your own self-love. And this is a very common thing for prioritization that I can't stress enough for people, because when you need to be aware of energy vampires too that kind of add to that. You got to be mindful of the people that you're kind of sharing this energy with, the people that you're spending this time with, that you just can't say no to. You got to realize that you got to look out for you first, sort of thing. Okay, which takes me to number 4. All right, They don't have people in their corner, no support system. All right, having no support system is a lot like not having anybody kind of cheer you on, not having anybody support you in your goals, not having somebody like friends, family, relationships, boyfriend or girlfriend to kind of cheer you on and kind of give you that support system. When you lack that, it can be a little bit tough to kind of have a little bit more motivation to kind of keep you forward, propelling you forward into the right direction. Okay, it helps to have people cheering you on. It helps to have supportive people kind of motivating you, or not necessarily motivating, but to kind of at least kind of cheer you on in that same direction. It is kind of motivating, but it's not necessarily a reliance thing. Or they don't have a coach to help them kind of get into that right direction. They don't have a coach to kind of help them guide them into that next level. Okay, guidance. And this creates a lack of direction. When you have a lack of direction, you lack confidence. And when you lack confidence, you lack self-esteem and you doubt yourself. Okay? And it's hard to progress because you're in a position where you're unsure what to do, unsure where to go, sort of thing. Okay? And which takes me to number 5. All right? Number 5 is kind of tied into number 4 with regards to the not having a good support system. All right? So always surround yourself with like-minded people who will be in your corner cheering you on, who will kind of support you with your mission, your goals, your purpose, and things like that, because it definitely helps to have that kind of support system when you have that. So you always want to surround yourself with like-minded people, be around people who want you to succeed, who want to see you go far with your goals and your vision. Okay, being around people who are not takers. Okay, being around people who are givers, who are supportive and add value and light and positivity into your life. That will be the difference. That definitely makes the difference. Okay, this can, definitely be draining if you don't have that. It can definitely drain you emotionally. It can definitely drain you physically. It can definitely drain you just all around if you don't have that. So you definitely want to be mindful indeed of who you are spending the most time with. And just to kind of add to that, I mean, there's been scientific studies done on this. So you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around most. And I've said this before in a lot of my content and some previous videos, which I'll talk about a little bit more on how you can obtain that. You are the 5 people that you pretty well hang around. You're the collaboration, basically the sum of the 5 people. So it's good to kind of hang around and support, good to hang around people that support you, your values, your goals, and your mission, and to basically have that aligned as well, so you can kind of be on the right track. It's not that people need to kind of be more like you. It's something more of the fact that you kind of need to just be mindful of. You will just be naturally more like that person that you spend the most time with. Okay. And a good example like that I can kind of bring up with this in my own life is when I used to do roofing construction sales a few years back. And anybody who's worked in roofing construction sales or the construction industry or the blue collar industry kind of knows that it can tend to get on the swearing and negative side and miserable side with some of the coworkers and some of the contractors I was working with and some of the other staff, and not to put them down or not to knock that industry in any way. I mean, props to them. They work hard. They do a damn good job in what they do, and they're really good at what they do. So, but I was finding myself in a position where I was finding myself on the negative side. I was going to work and leaving work feeling negative and miserable and swearing a lot more too than I normally do. And it really kind of creeps up on you. You really don't realize just how much that negativity can actually play a role in you and subconsciously just kind of, creep up on you without even realizing it, right? So it definitely had a negative influence on me and my mindset at the time. And this can be very, noticing after a while, subconsciously, and you're just like, whoa, you kind of need to take a step back and analyze, what kind of led up to that. So be very mindful of that. Be very mindful of who you surround yourself, the people that you do surround yourself with. Are they positive? Are they givers? Do they add value to your life? Do they support you in your goals, your mission, and whatnot? So something to be mindful of. So basically, those are the 5 ways that people don't reach their full potential, and I wanted to just kind of share that with you today because I feel it's important. It's definitely something that comes up a lot in my coaching sessions there. So make sure you are consciously aware of these 5 ways, and you will find yourself in a position where you are in a lot more of an efficient method of contributing and reaching your goals and living up to your full potential. Okay, so guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share with your friends and family who might be able to kind of resonate with this. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below, and if you'd like, you can join my free Facebook group. I'll leave the information down there below in the captions, and you can join that. It's a free Facebook group. And if you were looking for some further help in one or more of these areas, if this kind of sounded familiar with you and you're kind of feeling stuck and looking, to reach some of your full potential and looking to kind of reach some of your goals, or you're looking to maybe create some goals, and hold some accountability to yourself, please feel free to reach out to me. It's definitely something I can help you out with coaching and to get you to that next goal physically, to that next level, right? So anyways, you can DM me, you can leave a comment down there below, and if you have any questions or any comments, share your thoughts down there below, and I will talk to you in the next video. Hope everyone is well. Take care. Thanks.